Oh, Lord. Friend. When even gonna go live tonight, baby? Wasn't even gonna go live tonight. It's funny. New hair, who this? This is funny because this is hilarious because my Facebook, they either gonna catch my double chins. Facebook either gonna catch my double chin or my bosom. That's better. Yeah, it's new hair. No. The mullet turned into a 22-inch lace front. I'm talking about is it new hair? Nah, friend. So let me go ahead and go live. How y'all doing? Listen, we're not going to be on here all night. We are not going to be on here all night. Next time I come on, auntie. We are not going to be on here all night. I got a pack. What's up? I got a pack. We're not going to be on here all night. What's up? So here's the deal, y'all. If it ain't ratchet, it ain't right. If it ain't ratchet, it ain't right. You hear me? It's giving Phaedra. It's giving season 3 Phaedra. Was that the season she got kicked off? It's giving season 3 Phaedra. Okay? It's giving I'm 6 months pregnant, but my baby is due tomorrow. Huh? Now what's up? It's giving Phaedra. Okay? It's giving Kim Zolciak. Huh? Yeah. It's giving Kim Zolciak. Okay? Stop sleeping with married men. Yeah. That's what it's giving. It's giving TSA better not check my bag tomorrow. That's what it's giving. What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody who watching me on Facebook and all that stuff. I'm going to hold the camera up like this. They said you got to chill. Yeah. It's giving old city girl. It's giving old city girl. So listen, y'all. We only on here for an hour. So mark my words. At 10:13 Central Standard Time, 11:13 Eastern Standard Time, I will be getting off of here. I don't care what we talking about. Not as giving yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Completely. Yeah. It's giving old city girl. It's giving original city girl. Okay? It's giving Yolanda Adams. It's giving Yolanda Adams. Okay? It's giving Mary. No, just Erica. Not OG City Girl. Thank you. Not OG City. That fool said OG City Girl. I'm not the city girl. Where you going? Friend, I'm hitting these streets. Yes. So listen, y'all, we about to do a ratchet reads tonight. If you have something ratchet, and I mean ratchet, okay? If you have something ratchet, and I mean ratchet, there's no charge tonight. So if you say, friend, come to Denver, Colorado, I have your accommodation. Girl, I'm not staying at your house in the guest room. She told me I got your accommodation, come to Denver. You got to have this hair is giving minimum charge $1,200. She said, come. This hair is giving, there's a minimum charge to get me out. This hair is giving, I have an appearance fee. That's what this hair is giving. I ain't even got no neck and I'm still pulling it off. Glory be. Huh? She said I have Airbnbs. Friend is still giving minimum charges $1,200. Come on. It's giving minimum charge $1,200. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay on Airbnb. You know what? Y'all gonna stop calling. Not you, friend. It's not directed towards you. What's a ratchet reading? If you are looking for your father, if you do not know who your father is, and you want a ratchet reading, tonight is the night. If you have kids and don't know who their daddy is, tonight is the night for a ratchet reading. If you suspect your husband, boyfriend to be cheating on you, tonight is a ratchet reading. Huh? Don't play with me talking about it ain't tax. What you mean tax season? Baby girl, I don't get tax returns. What tax season? I don't get tax returns. Okay, I owe the IRS. Okay? Listen. I owe the IRS. I don't get tax returns. Y'all, I ain't got a refund check since I can proudly say I haven't had a refund check since 2000. Won't he do it, Jesus? I know I was broke in 2018 and 2019. Oh, wait, you say you are the IRS? Oh, let me shut up. That wasn't me. That was the wig talking. That was the wig talking. See? That's what I'm saying. That's how, hey, listen, that's how you know when people got it and who people pretending to do it. What you say, friend, it ain't even tax season. And I'm killing them softly. And I got a short one in the purse. Listen, this is called 2 wigs and 1 head. I got a short wig in the purse I walked out with too, okay? Little Puerto Rican. I get a lot of Puerto Rican. Is James really my son's daddy? Yes. James is really your son's daddy. I know you don't want it to be, but James is really your son's daddy. Huh? I'm giving my Puerto Rican one in the purse. I might go in the bathroom after I pass through security and change my wigs up. Yeah. Is M coming tonight? No. 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 M is not coming tonight. So who got a Ratchet read, a Ratchet story? What's up? If we don't, I'm about to get off. You just texted. What? No. If you have a Ratchet read, you can say, hey, I got one. You can text me. You said, now you look. No, this ain't a hat. Friend. You said, no, friend. Both of the names was James, though, friend. Which one? The first James. I'm not changed. See, the first one was a helmet. This right here, this is a main. This is a main. The first one was a helmet. This one is a main. Okay? You say, all I can say is you are right. He about to break. He can't hold it. He making plans. Where can I find my father? You got to call in. I'm not answering them through the thing. If you have something, if it's a Ratchet read, you got to call in. So who wants to call? Is Alice my deceased dad's daughter? Yes. Who wants to call in? I'm not doing them through the comments. You got to call in so everybody can hear it. You ain't got to say your name. Thank you. Yeah, no. This is somebody. I'm walking around with a car note. A good car note. On my scalp. You said you ain't got nothing messy. That's fine. If you got something messy, it ain't got to be about you. It could be about somebody else. And you just nosy and you want to know. Call me. I'll tell you. It could be about your best friend. I'll tell you. So let's see. Do we have anybody? So we have a $7 question. I'm also taking $7 questions as well. Friend said, oh, if y'all got confirmation, hold on. She said, hey, coach, you told me I found an apartment 2 miles from the one you told me not to move in, and I did. Confirmation. Congratulations, friend. Yes. So you got to text me if you got something. Hey, I'm also taking confirmations. If you want to call in with a confirmation, you know how that goes. If you have a confirmation, text me and say confirmation. Text that number, say confirmation. And I'm going to go ahead and call you. And in return for you doing your confirmation on air, I will answer 2 free questions for you. Yes. This is giving not Beyonce, fat Beyonce. Huh? I'm not Beyonce. I'm big Beyonce. Big Beyonce. Okay? You mean, what's the $7 Cash App question? Am I doing any? I'll do a free yes or no. Because we ain't got that many people in here. So I'll do a free yes or no. That's fine. You say, what's the $7 Cash App question? You can ask me a question in Cash App. Your question has to fit in the memo line in Cash App. And I will give you a detailed answer online. If it don't fit in the memo line and ain't a $7 question, you probably need to text a question or book a reading. You said, baby, you the truth. Thank you. Will me and Ron become romantically close? I know he's in a relationship, though. No, you will not. Is Fabian still interested in me? Yes. Fabian also interested in 2 other people. So, hey, I need y'all to choose y'all words carefully. She said, is Fabian still... Understand, a person can be interested in you. Thank you, friend. A person can be interested in you and interested in 2 other people. I'm interested in 3 people right now. Is it over between me and Barry romantically? Absolutely. How do you call in? What do you want to call about? You got to text me and tell me what you want to talk about, and I'll call you. If you got a $7 question, in order for you to call in and be on the air, it has to be Ratchet. Now, I'm going to say this to say that. If your situation ain't Ratchet and you call in, I'm going to hang up on you. Oh, my God. I'm hanging up. If your situation ain't Ratchet, I'm going to hang up. On God. You said I missed the Zoom last night. Had to take my baby to the doctor. Was it recorded? Yes, Ashton's mommy. It's recorded. And you can go online and purchase the replay for $7. Unless you join the group. If you joined my private coaching group, then I will send you the replay. But if you didn't and you want to get the class, you got to do it. Okay? You got to, you can go online. Some people say they text me. Let's see where we at with it. All right. Let's answer a question. Latrice got a question. Latrice says, was Napoleon serious about me moving or in a joke? Napoleon is dead serious. The question are you serious? All right, y'all. We got some confirmations. Let's call our confirmations back. Tanisha, I'm going to call you now. Tanisha has a confirmation. Let's hear it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Tanisha? You on with Coach Misty. You got a confirmation for me?
I got 2.
Ooh, tell the people what happened. Go.
Okay, so the first one, I had found an apartment, and it was called the Oaks. And then you had told me that basically something about like it being infested.
Yeah.
And to not move there. You was like, you gonna find one 2 miles from down the street. I'm like, well, how am I find one 2 miles down the street? Like, I was literally self-doubting in my head. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to just keep faith. And then you do this, like, manifestation thing where midday manifestation.
Yeah, midday manifest,
and I got on there. So I kid you not, like, I was driving on that same road, and I usually zoom past it, and something was just like, look to your right. I looked to my right, and it's literally GPS-wise an apartment complex 2 miles from that one that just was built.
Ew. So I just want to hold on, friend.
I'll be moving. They do have availability and move for me in the month of December, like you stated.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to finally be able to move into there because I was, worried about finding a place of living. And then my second confirmation was in reference to my settlement. So you told me that I would get my settlement offer, and it should be before 2022 ended, and they had a court date. They contacted me yesterday and offered me a settlement amount and advised I would get it before Christmas.
Friend, I told you was gonna get your money before 2022. When was your court date?
It was the 5th. It was yesterday.
And they called you with the. I told you they was gonna offer you a settlement. Didn't I tell you that?
Yes, you did.
Friend, congratulations! Look how everything is lining up for you. Look how stuff is lining up for you, friend. That is amazing.
That midday manifestation thing, manifesting it all with you.
Friend, if these weren't no new lashes, I would get excited and shed a tear. Friend, congratulations. Look at you. You moving. The money is coming. Everything is working out for you. Damien, will I get my money before Christmas? No, Damien. Your taxes is not coming. Back to you, friend. Well, you got 2 questions. What you wanna know?
I really just only had one, and it's in reference to my vehicle. Like, do you see me getting a new car soon?
January 2023.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for calling in for that confirmation. She said, I be knowing I love you too, friend. Y'all give it up for her. Good stuff. She said, hey, I heard what you told me. I came to Midday Manifest. She said, I looked over, I saw the apartment. You said 2 miles away from the other apartments. And GPS says it's 2 miles away from the other apartments. That's what she said. She said it's a brand new thing. All right, so hold on, y'all. Let's see we got another confirmation to call. But let me see about this other $7 question. All right, so I asked Latrice. Justice has a question. Justice has a $7 question. Hold on, let me turn this light up a little bit. Don't go nowhere. You say, where's my coins at? I need some shmoney. Oh, God. Now, listen, every time somebody call in with a confirmation about some money, then I wake up in the morning and it be 36 people with a text question or 5 for 25. Everybody be like, where my money coming? Justice, okay. Jay say, will my settlement come by Monday? No, Jay, your settlement is not going to come by Monday. Your settlement will come before the end of the month, but it's not by Monday. So don't get ready to go spend no money on Tuesday because it ain't coming by Monday. You welcome. It will come before the end of the month though. All right. So we got another confirmation, y'all. Okay, hold on. We got one. Alexis has one. She said, "Will Rodney get his tax return?" Hell no, nah, Rodney ain't getting his tax return. Rodney, and if Rodney borrows some money from you, and in the promises that he gonna get his tax return, you need to chalk it up. You need to chalk it up. No, ma'am. Rodney is not getting his tax return, and don't you lend him nothing else on the advice on the strength of him getting his tax return. All right. So look like we said. People said I got a ratchet question about my sister's second baby daddy. Ooh. But let's go ahead. Let's do this confirmation, and then we're gonna get to that ratchet question. Remember, if you have a ratchet question, I'll do it for free tonight.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, friend? You got a confirmation for us?
Oh, yeah. Mine's more spiritual, though.
That's fine.
You told me.
It's okay. Come on.
You told me, I think it was like a month ago that I had a breakdown with you on the phone. Mm-hmm. And you was like, you need to start seeking help from elsewhere. And all your blessings will start coming. So I went to the doctor, and I got a great, female black doctor who helps you through things.
Yeah.
And then you was like, once you do that, you and your mother would become closer. When you said that, me and my mom had become way more closer. So when people ask, is it just about money? You help with spiritual too.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I got closer with my aunt, and she's like the Christian of our family.
Yeah.
Who helps. And then after that, I was like, she told me everything.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes. Friend, thank you for calling in. I mean, here, y'all can call in whatever confirmations y'all have. I'll take them. But I want you to know that because, see, y'all, everything ain't about when am I going to get the money? When am I going to win Powerball? When am I going to do this? Some of y'all need a spiritual healing. You see what I'm saying? Not a financial blessing. You need a spiritual blessing. And when your spirit... Huh? What you say, friend?
I broke down to her, y'all. When I said dark place, I was in a dark place. And when she said it on that phone, she was like, you need to go get you some help. And as a black woman, we're scared to, because we were raised like, some people of us were raised like, oh, that's just the white man talking or something like that. And me and my aunt had that same conversation, so I thank you for that.
Friend, thank you so much for calling in. I'm glad you are on your path to your road to healing. And let me tell you something. As you start to heal, you got some free questions for me?
Yes.
What you want to know?
Will I get this house at the end of the month?
You will get the house at the end of the month, but it's gonna come with some stipulations. Are you renting or are you trying to rent the house?
Yeah. My homegirl landlord, he was like, if I got a house coming open, she's going to get it. So I was like, let me see.
It's just gonna come with a couple stipulations, but that's okay. You're gonna get the house, okay?
All right.
And then anything else?
Yeah, it's my last question. Will my son, will this be his last operation?
No, he gonna have one more after this, but it's gonna be minor. It's not gonna be a major one.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you are more than welcome. Y'all give it up for her. Shout out to all the confirmations. Thank you, friend. All right. Damien over here on Facebook, he said, what do I need to do to get my money? He said, man, my kids need a good Christmas, and I'm trying to do something for my mother. She's ill. I'm going to say this to you, Damien. It's not about what you need to do to get your money. Listen. It's more of what you need to do to get yourself together. See, let me say something, and Damien, please don't take this the wrong way, because I'm talking to some other people on here too. Hey, friend, I'm talking to some other people on here too. It comes a time in our life, if we are waiting, if our whole life hinges on the income tax check, we're not in the right place. Damien, you should have been left Cleveland. I know you got kids there and your mother, but let me tell you something. Financially, you are doing nothing for them. You can be there supporting them emotionally and all that stuff, but financially, you are not winning in Cleveland. You were in, what's up, Jessica? Yes, your mother's going to be okay. You need to get up out of there. I don't care even if you move to Akron or Columbus or something like that. You need to get out of Cleveland. Okay? Hey, y'all. Hey, so we got some ratchet questions. Tonight, we are doing free ratchet reads tonight. I'm only going to be on here for 40 more minutes. Free ratchet reads. Real quick, let me make my church announcement. If you don't know, I'll be in Atlanta tomorrow. I'll be in the A tomorrow, y'all. Everybody will know I get my settlement before the end of the year. No, flying flowers, not before the end of the year. It's Hemi cheating on my best friend. Girl, call me. That's a good one. All right. We got some ratchet readings. Here we go. We're going to do a ratchet reading. So I'm going to call the person said so somebody says, I have a ratchet question about, let's give it a call. You ain't got to say your name. Oh, Lord. Hold on. It wasn't meant for me to call you. Let me go back to it. So if you have a ratchet question, a real ratchet question, thank you. So y'all, I'm going to be in Atlanta Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Half of that. Well, Sunday I'm leaving, so I ain't really. Was my messy friend always being fake? Yes. All right. And your messy friend was telling your business too. All right, we got a ratchet read.
Hello.
Hey, friend, you on with Coach Misty with the ratchet read. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, it's Coach Misty with the ratchet read.
Hey.
Hey, friend, what's going on?
So, just have a question about my sister. She swore up and down it's the same baby daddy. I just want to know.
Girl, hell no, they the same baby daddy. She know that.
Okay.
Them kids don't even look. Girl, get out of my face.
Okay, thank you.
What else, friend?
That's it. Like, that's my ratchet question. So.
No, it ain't the same baby daddy. And she know, and see the baby daddy going along with it too. Because he's embarrassed.
Yes.
I be knowing, friend.
Yes.
But and the baby daddy who really is the baby daddy, he know that that's his baby, but he ain't about nothing. So her other baby daddy feel like, he doing the noble thing to do. Hey, Miss Doris, that he's doing the noble thing or whatever, and of claiming it. But all is gonna come out in the wash in about 8 years. All is gonna come out in the wash because other baby daddy.
It's gonna take 8 years for it to.
The other baby daddy. You said, should I revisit any of my BMs for a better life? No, Damien. Hold on a second. No, Damien. Your better life should not be based on your baby mamas. Damien, we need to talk offline. Because these questions are... Okay, you know what? I can't even say that. Them questions are aggravating my spirit. Why should you be a better life if you going back to a baby mama? You build your better life on your own. Hello?
Hello?
Friend, I'm back.
Okay.
It's gonna take 8 years.
We're up and down and making the world feel like it's the same baby daddy, and I'm like, no, he's not. Like, he is not.
No. But hey, At the end of the day, you go ahead and let her live her life.
Right, and I am. I definitely am. I just wanted to know for myself.
No, it's not. Not at all, friend. Anything else?
That's it, Christy.
All right, thank you so much. All right, did she call me Christy, Jesus? I don't know. Is my hair giving Christy? Did she just call me Christy? It's okay. What's up, Ashley? Ashley, you bet not move to Chicago. How about that? All right, y'all, we got another. If you got a confirmation, text that number and say confirmation. Or if you got you want a ratchet read, go ahead and text that number and give me ratchet read. Huh? You said it's giving Christy. You said, so should I give up on trying with Ron? You don't see us possibly talking at all. I'm going to say this to say that before I call this lady about her dad. I'm going to say this to say that about certain things. Let me pull the camera up to my face so y'all can know I'm for real. Let me get the camera up here on my forehead so you know I'm real. When y'all ask me a question about these raggedy dudes, and I give you my answer, I give you not the answer, I give you what God gave to me to give to you. You can take it how you want to take it. If you want to run Ron down, you don't see us talking at all. I'm not going. If you ask me again, it's not going to change my mind. It's not going to change what God said. Now, if you want to press the subject with Ron, by all means, free will is free will. Free will is free. Okay, free will don't cost a thing. You do what you want to do, friend. But I'm gonna say this to say that. Do not call me. Do not send me $7. Do not do a free yes or no. Do not, what am I to say, Lord? Do not book a reading with me and ask me why you and Ron ain't working out when I told you that you and Ron wasn't going to work out. When I said I didn't see y'all talking at all. Y'all do that all the time. Y'all ask me about these raggedy men. I give you my answer, the answer that God has given to me, the answer that I have. And then you turn around and be like, but you sure? That's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's wrong with y'all. You chasing after somebody that don't even want you. Huh? You running a race and you the only person. Ain't no prize at the end. You running a marathon. Ain't no stopping point. Okay? Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Y'all do this all the time. So I've been doing this I've been doing this for almost 6 months now. You say, Mo, will me and Kevin work this time? Absolutely not. I've been doing this for almost 6 months. So I got people that'll circle back around and be like, well, I know you said what you said, but now it's like, I don't know what else can I do? Nothing. What career should I get into? Oh, that's a $7 question. You can cash at me $7. Will I get my disability this month? No. You can get it. You can do a $7 question. Latrice says, is there a possibility that I receive my car tomorrow? I sent what I needed to them. They're going to ask you for one more document. They're going to run it through the bank and ask you for one more document. So you should have your car by Friday, baby. Not tomorrow, by Friday. What else? I don't understand. You said, is my friend's wife still messing with her ex that he caught her cheating with before? Yes. Do you want to call in and talk about it? Ratchet reads for free on me. Ratchet reads is for free on me. So just to go ahead and let everybody know, so while we waiting on somebody else to have a ratchet read, is Andre Bicurious. Andre not Bicurious, baby. He just gay. He just gay. Yes. Yes, is T cheating on me? Absolutely. Who want to call in and talk about it? Will I get my school refund check before Christmas? No. Nope. Who want to call in and talk about it? I'm doing ratchet reads for free. I can't believe this. Will I work for this company after March? Yes. Yes. All right. You say Sugar Dirt says she got a ratchet read. So text me and tell me what your ratchet read is and I'll call you. Text that number and tell me what your ratchet read is. Will I ever move out of Georgia? Yes. Is my business idea going to work? Yes. So the hood hippie say me, I text you. All right. Let's see what we got. We doing ratchet reads tonight. I'm only going to stay on until 10:13. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, Keisha, you next. Say less. We're going to call Keisha first.
Hello?
Friend, what's going on? Let's talk about it. Baby, that's
Okay.
messy. They might as well just join us. Go ahead. I ain't going to go. You go.
Okay. So my sister, first of all, I want to know, is her husband cheating?
Yes.
Has he been cheating the entire marriage?
Let me say this, though. Your sister not being honest with you about the dealings that her and her husband have in and out their bedroom. You hear what I'm saying?
You know what? You took the words out of my mouth.
They into the life. So here's the deal. They've been into the lifestyle.
Mm.
But then she'll want to pull back. He's still in the lifestyle. So to me, it's really not cheating because this is something they went on. See, your sister only tell you what she think you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay, and did they get a divorce in order to they're still married, but her son said that they got a divorce so that he could get a Pell Grant for school.
No, they got a divorce because he was thinking of bringing somebody else over. But trust me, they've been in the lifestyle. They have went overseas. Like, they was thinking about bringing somebody else over who needed a marriage license to stay in the States. It has nothing to do with a Pell Grant.
What?
Nothing. This is some whole 90-day fiance / sister wives / it's a mess.
And they're very religious.
Girl, bye. They hide behind this religion. Hide behind this religion because they really nasty. Okay?
Okay.
What else you want to know?
Okay, well, I'm going to see you on Friday, so
Friend, that's okay. And God, I'm going to read it, Jesus. Bring me a picture of them. I'm really going to read it. They nasty. Okay. Thank you for calling in. Right. See you on Friday. Okay. Yeah, they real religious. They believe in poly. You said, so am I staying in Cali because of my friend? No, you staying in Cali because you're afraid to fly out the nest. All right, we had somebody else who said, me, I want to call. Me. Look like we got some confirmations, too. Hey, what's going on? You on with Coach Misty?
Yes, okay, I do have a ratchet situation. So I met up with this guy, had a couple drinks or whatever, some wine, something light, but however, I'm masculine. I have a lot of masculine energy. So my masculine energy came out even though I was trying to hide it. And we got intimate, and I feel like I released a lot of masculine energy on him, and I think he liked it.
What you got him pregnant? What are you saying? I know what you're saying. So you telling me you got this man pregnant?
No, but I did do some things.
Yes, he was taking advantage of. You took advantage. Oh my God.
I did.
Oh God.
And
you unlocked something. You unleashed something in him.
Oh.
You did. He don't know what to do with it. He's not gonna be able to put that back in the. He ain't gonna be able to put that back in the hat. So what you gonna do with it?
That's what I want to know. Like I should, because now I'm kind of not even interested.
You need to make a business out of this.
For real?
Yeah.
I'll be good at that.
Yes, crazy.
I should tap into it more, right? Because everybody try to tell me to suppress that masculine energy of mine.
No, you need to make a business out of it.
Stop it.
I'm for real. You make more money than your other business.
So is that Jezebel energy? Like, should I?
That ain't Jezebel. That is Jeff.
oh.
She's talking about this Jezebel energy. That ain't Jezebel. That's Jeff.
So it's in me. It's not on me.
It's who you are.
Okay.
It ain't nothing you can cleanse from you. This is it. Michael Jackson.
So that's all I needed to know, because I've been trying to get rid of it, but I can't.
You can't, because that's who you are. So use it for your advantage, okay? Go ahead.
Yes.
I know you identify with certain spirits or gods or other things like that, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
go ahead and huh?
Yes, you're right.
All right. So go ahead and find you something that you're going to find in your spiritual journey that you're going to identify with that is almost like a hermaphrodite type of deal.
Oh my God.
Why you what'd you say? Why you say it like that, friend?
No, because this is not my first time talking to you. I talked to you about my mom before, and it seemed like every time you say something, like I get stronger, my powers get stronger. Like, this is mad crazy. So, like, I feel like you're feeding it to me. You letting me know it's okay. Like, because I'm tormented by this, because I get criticized for it, and I feel like I should change it.
No, you shouldn't change it. You should change the people who you surround yourself with. I don't find nothing wrong with it. I think it's amazing. And guess what? I done did a little razzle-dazzle myself. Wink, wink. Stink, stink.
Yes.
I done did a little razzle-dazzle myself. Now, I'm going to say this and say that. There's a different type of energy that overcomes you when you do that. There's a different type of strength that a lot of females don't even understand. That's yeah. So I understand. So I'm telling you, it's okay. I get it. You just need to find other people that get it.
Thank you so much. I be feeling so guilty, and I felt so bad, and now I'm not even interested in dude. But I feel like
he's open. His nose is open, so you can't be ashamed of it. And if you are not interested in him romantically, like you want to be with him, then charge him. This thing can turn into a whole nother kind of life.
Oh,
it's the hair. It's the hair. I went from Players Club to P Valley. Quick.
Yes, okay, so I should just embrace that energy.
Yes,
Thank
please.
You so much.
You are more than welcome, friend, okay? Stop getting dudes pregnant. It's weird. Bye. Woo! That was a good one. You said, is this female I love really the person I'm supposed to be with? No. All right. You welcome. Let's see. We got some text messages. Yes. Friends say. Oh, wait. Somebody said they went to jail. Hold on. All right, we got a confirmation. Okay, wait. Somebody had a funny confirmation. I'm about to get them together. Because, see, y'all be killing me. I tell you, you're going to meet somebody, and then you meet them, and they be, thank you, Damien. I went from I went from Ronnie from Players Club, from one club to the next. Hello?
Hello. Hi, Misty.
Hey, what's going on, friend? Now, you got a funny confirmation. What happened?
Yes, you told me that I was going to meet someone before the holidays.
Yes.
And I did. And through talking to him, I found out he has 8 kids.
How many of them kids is grown? Hold on. How many of them kids are grown?
3.
Oh, Lord. When I say grown, I mean over the age of 18.
3.
And how old is the youngest one?
5 months. I'm tossing him back in the ocean, Misty. I can't.
I never said he was going to be a prince, a knight in shining armor. Okay? I never said that. You said about meeting somebody. God sent you somebody. And now you don't want him because he come with a tribe. Huh? Let me say this and say that. One thing I can tell you is that Ratchet is amazing. Okay? It is amazing, boss. Now let me ask you this question. Do he take care of them kids?
Yes.
So here, let me say this and say that. Them kids ain't none of your concern until it become your concern. They ain't none of your business.
I don't even want to find out.
Huh?
I don't even want to find out.
Then don't. So here's the deal. You draw your boundaries. Those kids, let me say this, and I'm about to go ahead and answer a question that you probably didn't even thought of or didn't even care to know. But I'm going to say this. Even though it's 8 kids involved and 5 kids under the age of 18, understand that they all have mothers and they have a strong connection with their father. And nobody is looking for you to come in and be a stepmama. So if you want to enjoy some time and have a good time, baby, he definitely have a good time. Can you get pregnant? That's the question.
No.
Okay, well, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay, be safe in his arms. You have nothing to worry about. You can't get pregnant, so you ain't going to be number 9. Just enjoy the moment. That's it. Just enjoy. Did I tell you this was going to be your husband?
No.
Okay, then. Just enjoy the moment, friend. Y'all be like, I'm going to toss him back. That man ain't asking you to do nothing. Nothing at all. Them kids ain't none of your business. For real, for real. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead and have fun with them. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, friend. She said he got 8 kids. I'm throwing him and them children back. Baby, y'all give it up for her. Listen, I told her she was going to be the man before the holidays. I never said that he wasn't going to have 8 kids. She's just looking for fun. And guess what? He is loads up. Oh, wait. I can't use that terminology. Let me do it back. Damien says, will things get better for me by the end of this year? No. Thank you, Nisha. He said, well, I get to see my youngest son, and that's a no as well. Damien, I'm going to need you to stop making kids. I'm going to need you to stop making kids. You too damn old. Damien, I'm going to cuss you out in person. Don't worry about it. Somebody said, are you going to answer my question? Hold on, friend. Okay, I'm about to get you. Here we go. Damn. I'm going to help you, though. Damien need a whooping. He don't need a reading. I know Damien.
Hello?
Hey, it's Coach Misty.
Hey.
Let's talk about it. What's going on?
I wanted to, I don't know my father. You can tell me how I can find him or where I can meet him at?
What's you in Alabama?
Yes, ma'am.
He's in Alabama, too. What do you know about him?
I really don't know. I think he used to work for a power company.
No, he didn't work for a power company. He worked at a plant, but it wasn't the power company. He worked at a plant. Your father is actually still living, but he is not in the best of health. He's in a bad state, yes. I mean, like health-wise or whatever. He has issues dealing from drinking. What does your mother say?
She's deceased.
She's deceased. She never said nothing?
She never talked about it.
What about, have we talked before?
We have a little. We have a couple times.
We had. What did we talk about? Didn't we talk about your father before?
I can't remember. I think you told me I had some siblings. I don't know. You told me.
Yeah, I told you to do the DNA test too.
Yeah.
Girl, get off my phone and do the damn DNA test. Goodbye, friend. Order you a DNA test tonight. I told you the last time we had the reading. I said get you a DNA test.
Okay, can I ask something? I'm just hoping you could tell me it's directly.
Come on.
I called my friend, a friend of mine. We were friends. I don't know. We used to talk a lot. I thought we were getting close, but I called him. And I don't think, is we losing, is he got interest, or is he seeing somebody
This the one
else?
that work a lot.
Yeah.
He work a lot. I told you had to come second to his... Y'all, listen.
But he wasn't at work when I called him.
That don't mean the man wanted to talk to you at that present time, all the hours that he worked. So because he wasn't at work at that very moment, you say I called him, he didn't answer my call or call me back, that he must have somebody else.
Okay, well, that's what I think. Well, okay.
It ain't, friend. Stop. Listen, you and I had this reading. There's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of self-doubt on you about a lot of things. I remember you. I remember you vividly. We did a Zoom call. And it's a lot of stuff. We talked about this man. We talked about your dad. We talked about a lot. And friend, I'm going to say this. You need a lot of healing. For real. And I don't think you can get it in the place that you at. I know you work at the correction facility.
Yes, I want to ask a question about that too.
What? Well, damn. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My supervisor gave me this evaluation, and it was a bad. I've never received a bad evaluation, never. And I think she did it deliberately. She said some things that weren't true. I was going to write a response to it, but something in my spirit is telling me just to leave it alone. But I think I don't know. It's time for me to leave that job business.
It is time for you to leave that job. We talked about all that on your reading. It's time for you to leave that job. We said it's time for you to move out of that little city that you at. We talked about how you and the guy was in two different areas, and maybe if you moved halfway to the point where he was and found another job, it's time for you to leave all of that. That house that you living in, that's your mom's house, correct?
Yes.
It's holding old spirits. You holding on. You cannot grow in that town, in that house, none of that, or in that job. It's time to move on. It's time for a new start. I need you to do that DNA test so you can find some of your family. You need some life put back into you.
Okay, I guess I'll try and keep asking. I guess I want you to give me the answers. I guess I'll do something.
I'm not getting no. That's the thing is, I can't give you that answer. I need you to come up with it. I'm not going to. What answer you want me to give you, friend?
I guess I just want you to solve the problem. I guess it ain't working that
way.
It ain't.
No, it ain't working because you got to do the work. Me solving. Even if I told you about what the man was, and you still asking me the same question. So even if I give you the answer, you're not willing to do no work.
It's not. I mean, I'm asking because I just don't think he's just interested. I don't think it's the word.
You don't think he's interested because you have an issue with you. It's not him. Everything you asked me about that man, when you talked about that man, I told you, start telling you how he was about his job. You didn't tell me how he was about his job. So I was confirming things. You have inner issues with you. It ain't even about what that man doing. It's you don't feel good about you, friend. And that I can't answer that for you. You can't do that work. You don't feel good about you. So until you start feeling good about you, it don't matter what I say, what anybody say. And a part of that is that town you in, that house you in. I can't fix you if you don't want to do no work. And to be honest with you, a reading ain't what you need. You need coaching. You don't need reading. You need coaching. I told you when I talked to you, I said, I've been to show up at your doorstep. I said, I was going to come to you. I said, I'm going to come to your doorstep because I don't believe you're going to do nothing I told you to do. And you didn't do none of it. You could have been found some of your family. That's going to give you some light. You need some light at the end of the tunnel. Your tunnel is dark right now.
Okay. Well, all right.
We'll talk out. No, all right, friend. Thank you for calling in. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. We got a confirmation. We got a confirmation coming. Now we going to call about this confirmation. Listen, y'all be calling in. Y'all want me to do all the work. I'm not doing that. Even if I know it, you need to do some of this work yourself. You need to do some of the work yourself.
Hello.
Hey, this Coach Misty girl. You better tell them folks don't be texting me no confirmation. What happened?
You did. You told me as soon as you let that.
Hold on, no. Tell them what happened.
I called about a confirmation. Sorry, I called about a situation, and you told me as soon as you let that relationship go, your career is going to flourish.
And what happened?
I accepted $128,000 salary, and I love it.
So I told you as soon as you told me about this, what you said you felt you had a block. Right?
Yes, that was about August. It was August the 10th. By the 31st, I was done with the situation. And on the 3rd or 4th of September, I was offered that job.
Friend, I know you're dealing with your baby, and I'm going to let you go. I just want to say this one more time. You called and said, I don't know what's going on. I got this block. I feel like it's a blockage in my life. I said, it's that relationship you got to let it go. And in order for you to get to what God has for you, you got to let this man go, correct?
You did.
And you said, hey, I went on and, hey, I heeded to what
was hard.
Huh?
It was hard, but it had to be done.
It was done because guess what? At a certain point, you got to say it's either me or him.
Right.
It's me versus him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be me.
Yep.
And you chose you. And you said by September, what? You had a job offer for $128,000?
I wanted to say it was the 4th.
Friend, if that man called you right now and say, can we talk?
We can't talk.
She said as I'm counting my coin, we can't talk. Baby, move, listen. You better move your
mind. We can't talk.
You better move your new hair out the way. Do it like this. Friend, if you're watching me, you do your new hair like that. We can't talk. Listen, let me tell you something. I am so proud of you, friend. I'm not about the job, but about doing the work doing the work. And I'm so glad that I saw this confirmation after this last phone call because y'all have to do the work.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep.
That's it. That's all. I'm not going to pray nobody away for you. I'm not going to wish nobody away for you. I'm not going to manifest nobody away from you. You have to make the decision to put yourself first. Friend, you put yourself first. You got any free questions you want to ask me?
I don't.
Friend, she said I don't because life is what?
It's good. I just want
amazing.
To know that things are going to stay that way.
Yes, they are going to stay that way, friend. You are only, let me tell you something. Can I tell you a secret? You're going to be offered a position next year by September for $156,000.
Wow.
Congratulations, okay?
I believe it. You be knowing.
Congratulations, $156,000. And when you do, send your girl $20. Get off my phone. Y'all give it up for her. Send your girl $20. Yes, friend. Come on. We're okay, y'all. We got some $7 questions. I love it. If you got a confirmation, text me. Confirmation. All right, let's do it. Hillary says, what is going through T mind about this baby? T don't want nothing to do with that baby. That's what's going through T mind. T don't want nothing to do with this baby. Huh? That's it. That's all. No, ma'am. So get you a plan. Get you another plan together. We got another $7 question. Friends say, Abria says, am I the problem in my failed relationships? Yes. But Abria, the problem is not just you. Abria, other people failed you as you were coming up. Other people failed you as you were coming up. And because you never rectified those situations or you never filled in those gaps, you put too many. Oh, Abria, call me. Abria, let's talk about it. I'm about to coach you real quick. Abria, where you at, baby? Call that number. If you watching this, call that number. Let's talk about it. Come on. Y'all be wanting me. Listen, I don't know if y'all knew it or not. Listen, I don't know if y'all knew it or not. But I am a life coach. Period, point blank. I don't know if y'all know that or not. A lot of y'all, Bria, call me, baby. A lot of y'all be calling me for readings. You don't need a reading, you need a coaching. Some of y'all need a whooping and not a reading. Okay? So, I am a life coach. I be telling y'all, some of y'all be calling me, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't turning down no coin. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say, is the guy I'm interested in the right one? Right now, the one. He's the one for this year. People on Facebook ask me, Damien, you do need my help, Damien. You do need my help. Damien, you do. So we'll work something out, friend. Because I know you got a gang of kids. We'll work something out. All right, let's see who we got right here. Hey, you on with Coach Misty? Who is this?
Abria.
Hey, Abria. Hey, y'all, if you want to do a life coaching, you will go to my site. Hold on, Abria, baby, because I'm going to get you together. Go to IamCoachMisty.com and book you an initial life coaching consultation. So with that initial life coaching consultation, we are going to talk on Zoom. You're going to tell me how you need help. I'm going to give you a plan, an outline of a plan. Regardless, listen, do I have something other than Cash App for the $7 questions? No. If you want to book a reading, just go to IamCoachMisty.com. For the $7 questions on live, it's only Cash App. But you can book a reading on my site. So, Abria, y'all, some of y'all need coaching. We don't need readings. We need coaching, okay? So, Abria, what's up? Now, you said about your failed relationships, right?
Right.
Abria.
I'm here.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Who failed you when you was young?
Parental. My parentals.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason why. Listen, because that was never rectified. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear you.
That was never rectified. That's the problem with your relationships. Number one, your expectations are too much on the people you meet. Because not only are you looking for a love interest, the love you're looking for is twofold. Huh? The love you're looking for is twofold. The love you're looking for is in a, an adult love relationship, as well as the little girl who was failed by her parents. And it becomes to be too much for the other person. And when you don't get what you want, so you already know what it feels like to be unfulfilled when it comes to love, right?
Right.
And when that feeling comes back, all hell breaks loose. This is too much.
Yes.
Now I know how Ayana be feeling on her show. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me say this to say that. You are never okay. The love that you got lost out, or the love that you didn't get because you didn't lose out on that, the love that you didn't receive when you was young, there's no way to go back and rectify that with your parent. No way. Right?
Right.
We ain't even, but you gonna have to find a way to come to terms with it, and you need to start loving on yourself before you enter into anything else with anybody else. Okay? There are so many gaps and holes and potholes in your little spirit that need to be filled up by love. Just love of, not love from, listen, a new person can't walk in your life and love you the way you need to be loved. They can't. They don't have that much love to give. You hear me?
I hear you.
You got to work on feeling that. You need to work on doing that work and filling those love gaps yourself. To be honest with you, just to be honest, and whether you take this or not, to be honest with you, you really need 18 months off of relationships. And definitely figure out, you need to work with somebody. I'm going to say, and I talk about being a life coach, you need a therapist. I ain't the girl for you to fill those in. Because they're going to have to work with you. I'm a success coach. I take you where you are and we move forward. And knowing but what you got going on, you need to revisit some of that childhood stuff and figure out a way to love on that little girl. Okay?
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome, friend. I hope that helped you, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, I love you. All right, y'all give it up for her. That was brave for her to call in. Listen, some of that don't be what that's what that crazy tail text me on there. I was like, where her text message at? All right, let's see. Somebody else said they text me. Angel sent a $7 question. Ooh, we got another confirmation. Hold on. Wait. What is this? Will the girl that I beat in self-defense get evicted, and then while I was on the ground, the mama kicked me? Oh, wait a minute. Camilla, we calling you. That's a lot. We got a ratchet call. Girl, call about your daddy. We got the one who called about their father, who didn't know who their father was. I think we talked to her. That was the one who didn't want to. Friend, what happened?
What did their father was? I think we talked to her. That was the one who didn't want to.
Turn me down.
What happened? What did their father was? I think we talked to her. That was the one who didn't want to. Okay, I had to turn down my. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay, girl, what happened?
Yes. Okay, I had to turn down my. Can you hear me? I can hear you now. Okay, girl, what happened? So
no, hold on. You still got to turn. You got to turn it off or turn it down.
They started harassing me.
Friend, you got to turn me off or turn me down on whatever you're listening to me on Facebook or TikTok or something. Hold on.
You got to turn me off or turn me down.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, go.
What about now?
I don't hear myself.
So
what
when
happened?
I moved in here, I was being harassed by my neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And one day they started a fight. The young girl approached me, and I told her to get away from me, but she still approached me and grabbed my arms. And
Wait. Are they another race?
Correct.
Okay.
They're white, Mexican, white and Mexican mixed or something.
Okay.
And so I took the young girl down to the ground. Mind you, I'm on a walker. And the mother turned around, took my hijab off, and called me a black nigger bitch.
Okay, yeah, we're not going to say that because we don't want to get her shut down. I saw that. Right, so she gave you a racial slur, right?
Yes. And the father pulled me off of the daughter who hit me first. Then the police came. I explained it to them, but because the girl was bleeding in her head, they took me to jail. And I have to go to court tomorrow for this case.
So this is your first time going to court tomorrow, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is just a discovery hearing, so it's not going to be nothing. I mean, you're going to have several court dates about this. Are you asking me, is there going to be some repercussion behind it?
Well, they didn't come to the protection from abuse order that I have. I have a restraining order on them. Mm-hmm. And they didn't attend that meeting, so I don't know if they're going to attend this court date tomorrow.
Friend, what else happened between you and that family? Because as I'm seeing it play out, both of y'all crazy. What else happened between? Because see, it was something else leading up. Both of y'all nuts. So what happened? What happened leading up to this?
A white lady came in my house, which is their family member, while I was washing dishes. And I went outside and I, had to let her know.
So she just walked in your house?
Yeah, she just walked in my house and said, I walked in the wrong house. That's how it started. And then they started just picking at me, throwing food at my house.
Friend, she did just walk in the wrong house. You hear me? It wasn't nothing. Your mind went somewhere else with it. Now, here's the deal. And then me and you can talk offline and that just be on me. But your perception and reality is totally different. And I understand. I hear what you saying. You saying, well, listen, whatever I did is because I feel like they was picking on me or they was coming for me or being funny. But that woman really did walk in the wrong house. Really did. And your reaction to it, I couldn't imagine. Well, no, I could. My neighbor had a mental breakdown back in I had a neighbor who had a mental breakdown back in 2013. And I didn't know she actually was my cleaning lady. She lived across the hall from me or across the walkway, and she had a cleaning service. And she had a mental breakdown and tried to come through my door. She was knocking on my door and said people were chasing her. And I had my son look out the window and God told me nobody's chasing her. She's having a mental breakdown. And that's when she started talking about aliens and all kind of stuff and this, that, and the other. And I said, oh no. And that woman's strength was something different. That woman, I didn't know that woman was bipolar schizophrenic. She was on her medicine. She lived by herself, but her daughter handled her affairs and she would clean homes. For extra money. I did not know none of that. And that woman, I never forget, I had just got the shower, so my feet was wet, and I had a towel, and I'm trying to hold this woman. I had opened up my door to see what was going on, and she broke the door open to where she broke the chain off the door, and her strength was nothing like I had ever seen in my life. And I had to hold that woman off because it was just me and my son in there. And then when I wouldn't let her in, then she accused me of being, she called me a day walker, and that's when I said, we done lost Houston. We done lost contact. Okay? And I had to hold that woman. I had my son call the police, for them to come out. She was having a manic episode or whatever. And, I helped them, find her daughter, and they had to put her in the hospital and all this kind of stuff or whatever. But I'm saying this, friend, and you don't have to confirm or deny anything, but both of y'all is kind of, yeah. So when the reaction that you gave when that woman came in your house, did they not try to explain to you that did the woman not try to explain to you that it was a simple and honest mistake?
Right. I mean, nothing happened with us. We didn't fight or anything. I just said, you can't be coming up in my house. Next time something's going to happen.
You threatened this woman?
No.
You just told me. She just said, no, I didn't. I just told her, you can't be coming up in my house because something else is going to happen.
I have rights if someone just walks in my house.
I understand you have rights, but she was not violating your rights. It was an honest mistake. But so let me ask you this question. What has happened to you before in a neighborhood? This ain't the first time you've had something going on with a neighbor. What happened to you before?
I sit outside on my porch listening to music, and they say I'm recording them, and people come up to me, wanting to fight me, saying that I'm recording them because I have a camera in my window for when somebody comes to my door. And people just...
And this was before the episode with this family?
After.
You said after?
It's been multiple. That one was after. It was a whole nother stranger.
So, but you have a history. So what I'm saying is, before you had this thing with this family, have you had any other bad interactions with neighbors in another place?
I have.
Okay, so this is where I'm trying to connect the dots. See, because you've had these experiences, you are on orange. What is it? Level orange, level red, orange level, whatever. So listen, you didn't had other experiences to where if something happens with a neighbor, it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like your lights go flashing off, and then it causes these hostile situations.
Right. I have PTSD from domestic violence.
Okay. There we get into it. That's what I said. This ain't, when we first heard the story, people listening like, oh my God, they did what? We ready to band up, get Black Lives Matter t-shirts. And I said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Wait a minute. It's a backstory to this. It was a backstory to this. And that's why. Do you have a defense attorney? Do you have a lawyer?
I do.
Okay. All right. Does your lawyer know about your PTSD?
He does.
Okay. I'm going to need you. So here's the deal. The state want to pick that up and press charges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to be very forthcoming about all your experiences for them to know that you are triggered by certain things. What was a very innocent thing triggered you. And then it triggered the family because now, even though you say, well, no, I didn't threaten her. I just said, you can't be coming to my house and you do it again. It's going to be something. It's going to be an issue. You triggered it. They are very a tight family and you triggered this family. And now we on this, we clash of the Titans. It's on and popping. It's on site. So friend,
right.
So when you go to court tomorrow, it's just going to be about discovery. If they ask you to submit to a psychic evaluation, I need you to do that. For real. Okay. What else? What other questions you got? Not a psychic, but a psychic. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm tired. Psychological evaluation. What else? What other questions you got?
They're trying to convict me because of that fight.
Yeah, you need to start looking for other places to live. So friends say, how do these houses look alike? How she just walk in? So the thing about it is the other family keeps their doors unlocked and open for people to come in. The woman really was confused and just walked in. It's not y'all reaching, friend. Y'all reaching like, what you mean she just walked in? Y'all, we had that situation that happened here in Dallas. That wasn't what it was, but she just walked in. Yeah, it really was innocent. But because my friend got PTSD and we had some other situations, it escalated, Oh, I'm supposed to be offline. What else you got? The friend, listen, I need you to start looking for a house, another place to live. But what I want you to do is definitely disclose everything to your lawyer so you can go ahead. Now they gonna give you a little probation and make you go to some classes. But I don't want you to have to go do no time behind bars, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, friend. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Y'all give it up for her for sharing that. All right. Let's finish out these $7 questions. I'm going to get offline. I got to pack my clothes. Okay. So let's finish out these $7 questions. All right. We had somebody else that had a confirmation. I don't know if they still up or not. Somebody else said they had a confirmation. Let's see. Hey, friend, you still want to do your confirmation?
Yes, I just want to thank you. I asked you about should I go back to Chicago. You said yes to be back close to my kid, and I did come back. And the reason why I came back, and it was a bad thing, but I came back. I asked you I was going to get housing. I did get my housing.
Yes.
But it was just,
so it's working out for you?
Yes.
Okay, how you feel?
I'm still in a dark place because my son passed.
Okay.
When I got back, but I'm okay.
Okay, friend, your healing, this is just the beginning of your healing, but you needed to be around family, okay?
Yes.
Congratulations on your move, and please keep me posted about how you doing. Y'all give it up for her. Thank you for that. You got any questions for me?
Yes. I'm suing my company, and I want in Columbus, Georgia. Where do I look at to get a good lawyer?
You need to go through. It's not even you actually need to work with an organization. I don't know what is the ACLU or something. What is that? The ACLU, like you need to work with something like that. It's not so much of you getting a lawyer. It's about you having to find an organization to take your cause on.
Yes.
And they're gonna offer you a settlement. It ain't EEOC. They're gonna offer you a settlement.
You said ACLU?
Yes. I don't even know what that is. They came to my mind. ACLU. Yes, they're gonna offer you a settlement. You don't even have to take it that far because a lawyer would try to hold you out and try to get as much money because they want to get the bigger cut. I need you to work with an organization. Start looking up places to be an advocate for you and let them go in and work on your behalf, okay? Okay, that's a civil... So the ACLU is a civil liberties union. What happened to you at your job?
Okay, I got... basically, they laid me off for discrimination because they didn't want me to have the limitations for the job.
Listen! Hold on, friend, I don't mean to... Listen! Hold on, y'all. Now, I didn't know what ACLU meant. And don't y'all try to come for me. I just didn't know. But God said ACLU. She never said what was going on her job. She said, so that makes sense. She said they laid her off. They discriminated against her because they didn't want to give her accommodations. I be knowing.
Yes, you do. That's why I keep up with you.
I be knowing, friend. Yes. So contact the ACLU, honey bun.
Okay.
What else?
And I want to know, where am I going to ever find my soulmate? Because I'm 50 and I'm tired.
Oh, Lord. Friend, let's go ahead and stay in Chicago at least for a year.
Okay.
Before you tell my finding your soulmate gonna find you. Let's stay in Chicago. Let's continue on our healing journey. Let's solidify those relationships with our kids. Okay?
Oh, wow. And wow. You were, okay. Okay.
What, friend? What?
No, because I was going to leave because I didn't want to be around my kids. Because I felt like I was a disappointment.
No, ma'am. Your kids are happy to see you. What do you mean?
Because I want
It's okay.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on right now. It's just a lot.
Listen, them kids need their mother still. They just happy to see you. You don't leave. You need to stay there for at least a year. Okay?
But my baby gone.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Because you're always right.
Stay. Huh? You need to do some healing before you look for a soulmate. Because if you ask the universe for a soulmate in the state that you in, you will get somebody that's in worse shape than you.
Okay.
All right? Friend, I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Yes. Y'all, that's going to be the last call that I'm doing. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the last call that we're doing tonight. Hey, I always say, when it's time to get off this thing. Wait. Somebody said... I asked you about something I was dealing with. This is a confirmation. This person said, I asked you about something I was dealing with, and without me saying anything, you knew right away it involved 2 other people. You said it wasn't looking good for the other party, and boom, without me knowing, a restraining order was put in place. Now waiting to see if the restraining order against me will be approved. Listen, what? Friend, I be knowing. Look. I think that is it. Oh, somebody had a question. They say, who is the baby daddy? They said, I have a ratchet question about my... Oh, this is the other lady say, who is the baby daddy? Didn't want to ask on live if you look up. Okay, friend, I'm going to look this up. Hey, friend that sent me this, I stopped reading because, baby, we was giving out names. I was like, look up. And I stopped reading and look up. Okay. So, Fred, listen, I'm going to go ahead and look this up because now I'm invested in this. I'm invested in you and your sister's business. And I'm going to go ahead and look this up and I'll be able to give you one. That's going to be on me, baby, because I want to know. I don't know who's texting me questions unless you sent a $7 question. I'm not taking any more questions, y'all. We done. Let me see if I got a $7 question. Oh, hell, we got a lot of them. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Somebody sent me something about a settlement. Unless you did a text message question or something. I'm not, everybody in this. So Malika says, will I be able to buy my plane ticket by January? Yes, Malika. But it's going to be the very tail end of January, like January 31st. All right. So now we got Angel. Angel said, well, my sister moved back close to home. Yes, Angel, she going to move back real close. Like with you. Yeah, so get ready. Make it happen, Captain. All right, Karen says, why does my hubby's family think I'm the problem? Because you are the problem. And not because you the problem. You the problem because you don't go along with what they want you to go along with. So you will always be the problem. Okay? You're not going along with the program that they set out for him. Okay? You actually putting him in another direction. Jamila says, was Ariel a true friend? Ariel was a true friend. And I need you to make that right. Okay? And then the last $7 question. Oh, she sent me 8. Thank you, Nyla. Will eventually me and mom's relationship heal? Nyla, let me say this. Nyla, I need you to take some time away and you heal. I need you to take some time away and I need you to heal. Okay? When you start doing the work, thank you. When you start doing the work and you heal, then all other stuff will start working out in its favor. Okay? People who want to be around you in your life will have no choice but to start doing their own self-work. Okay? All right? Yes. Is John cheating on Michelle? Yes. Lord, I just saw that question 1,100 times. So, you guys, we are done. I got to figure out what I'm wearing for the next 12 days. We are done, y'all, with those questions. Thank you, everybody who participated in tonight's Ratchet Reads. Somebody sent me a text message. I don't know. I think I'm going to look and see if this is the person who texted me a question or not. Saying in which direction should I go in for my settlement process. I don't know. Ashley, what you want to know? Ashley, what you want to know? We got one more confirmation just came in. They said, I asked, will my landlord agree to my renewal? You said yes, sent the email letter that day, and 2 days later they approved it. No need to call. She said, don't call me. We got it. So this is another confirmation, just came via text. I asked you, will my landlord agree to my renewal agreement? And you said yes, and I sent the email later that day, and 2 days later it got approved. Congratulations, friend. All right, y'all. Listen, every night that I come on, if you have a confirmation, oh, Lord, I done took the whole screen down on Facebook. Hold on, y'all. If you have a confirmation, okay, I'm back. You said, I just wanted to know, why was I afraid? What's the reason? Ashley, we need to talk offline because I'm not doing no reading tonight. So me and you can talk privately. We have to find the time to talk. Will you be going live in Atlanta? Yes, I'm going live in Atlanta. So let me say this, y'all. You said someone pinned whose question? Pin who question? Listen, I will not be on Midday Manifest tomorrow because I will be in the airport. I will be fly high in the sky. So I will not be on Midday Manifest tomorrow. I know we've been missing the Midday Manifest for like the past 3 days. I apologize because, baby, we got fired up. We got fired up with that Think and Grow Rich. But I promise you I will do a Midday Manifest on Friday. And definitely we'll do Midday Manifest all next week. I may have my little grandbaby with me. But we would do Midday Manifest. You said the most ratchet question was in the chat. What was the ratchet question in the chat? What was the most ratchet question? What was the ratchet question that was in the chat? While we waiting on that, I'm going to say this to say that. If you want to, thank you. She says her baby mama best friend, her real daddy. Yes. All right. Well, my event go plan is December 1st. Yes. So listen, y'all. If you want to see me, if you are in the Dallas area, DFW, or willing to travel to DFW, Coach Misty Live. If you want to do this in person, it's just like I do it on TikTok. We're going to do Coach Misty Live, where I am doing readings in person. If you think these readings get intense, just to think about how in person, how the spirit is. She said, what you mean she moving with me? Congratulations. Anyway, so go check out IamCoachMisty.com. Get your tickets for Coach Misty Live here in Dallas on December the 3rd, Saturday, December 3rd. What else, guys? If you missed the class last night, the free class, if you were not able to attend that class and you want to catch the recording, you can go to IamCoachMisty.com and you can get that recorded class for $7. Okay, that the link that you get will be valid for 90 days. So go ahead and take that class. People said that class, you said grandbaby, you said, oh my God, how was your baby Zion? Girl, Zion grown in college. I got 2 grandkids now. None by Zion though. Praise God. All right, y'all. So listen, that was you in the red, crazy tail. Got you. You said, well, the ones who attended get the recorded. The only people that's going to get the recorded is the ones that joined the group. If you attended last night on a free ticket, no, you're not going to get the recording. You can buy it, though. Thank you. You can buy it. But the only people who going to get the recorded is the people who signed up for my private 30-day group coaching. So the people who want to sign up for the private 30-day group coaching, I still have a couple of spots available. It starts on Sunday, and it's all about self-discovery. We are going to work on finding out who you are. It's 30 days, as self-discovery. All right? So if you want to do that, I'm going to be reminding y'all up until Sunday. You can text the word group coaching to that, and I can explain to you what you want to do. Yes, and so the people who signed up to meet me in Atlanta, I will be contacting y'all tomorrow and scheduling y'all in person. How do you sign up for the coaching? Text me and say 30-day coaching, and I'll tell you how to sign up for it. Text me and say 30-day coaching. You say, I may need coaching after that manifestation seminar. No, you're not, because that 2 days I'm going to be on your tail. Listen, if you want to do my 30-day coaching program, it's a private chat. So let me tell you, a private group, and I'm leading the group, and you will have accountability partners. My moderator is putting all of the dates, all of the cities that we will be coming to as far as the Coach Misty Live. So if you missed class last night and you want to catch the replay, you can just go to IamCoachMisty.com, pay $7, and I'll send you the link for the class. And you can watch the class and do the work just like everybody else did the work. If you want to join my private coaching group about self-discovery and finding out who you are, it starts on Sunday. We meet every Sunday. You can go ahead. That group is $97. It's a group coaching session for 4 weeks. You get homework. You interact with me. You will have an accountability partner. That people say the class is definitely needed. And I can tell you how to get in the group. But you got to text the word. You got to text group or group coaching to that number. And I can give you that information. Okay? I can give you that information. If you are in Atlanta and you want to schedule an in-person read with me, that is good for because my one-on-one coaching is $1,000. My one-on-one coaching is $1,000 for 90 days. And if some of y'all want to do that, if you say, hey, I want to work with you one-on-one, then you go to IamCoachMisty.com and you go ahead and you schedule you an initial life coaching call. If you do the life coaching call, the initial one, to me and you, we're going to be on Zoom and we're going to figure out what we need to figure out. Then I will take that off of your money that you pay for the thing. I have installment plans and everything. So for the one-on-one coaching, I have installment plans. I'm going to say this. I'm not coaching all of y'all. I'm not coaching everybody. That take a lot of time. My life coaching clients get first dibs on my time. Will I ever come to New York City? I don't have any plans to do it right now. I don't have any plans to come to New York City. But if you get a group of 10 or more together and you willing to pay I do group parties, reading parties. So if you get a group of 10 or more together and you want me to come, I can tell you what that cost is and what it requires. And yeah, then I'll come that way. But New York is not on my list of cities to come to on the Coach Misty Live Tour. Anything else, y'all? All right, let's go ahead and do some manifestations. Let's go ahead and do some manifestations. Y'all ready? All right. Well, I go on vacation soon. Yes, crazy tale. I would do. Oh, that's right. Thank you, baby. She stay on me. Professional KM stay on me. I still have 1 slot for in-person read in Atlanta. The 18th or the 19th, 1 slot. If you want me to read you in person, you want to meet up and let me read you in person, I got 1 slot available for that. Cleveland, I got 2 spots available for Cleveland. So I'll be in Cleveland, Ohio, November 21st through the 23rd. If you want a private read with me, you would text the word Cleveland. So my private readings If you want 30 minutes, it's $125, and you can split that with somebody else. So you and a friend or whoever can both get a 15-minute read. If you just want a 15-minute read, it's $85. They are not on my site because I ain't want no weirdos just booking with me. You have to text me, hey, I want a private read in Atlanta, or I want a private read in Cleveland, or I want a private read in Las Vegas. You will have to come to the place that I designate. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it is going to be somewhere in public. Okay? If I'm at an Airbnb or hotel, I would not be meeting you at my hotel or Airbnb. Okay? So we will be meeting at like a Starbucks or somewhere, that, we can catch a little cocktail or something like that. And honey, it's just going to be just like talking to your best friend, but I just know a little bit more than others. How about that? So if you want to go ahead and do that, if you want to get one of the reads in Atlanta, to be honest, you would have to book that by tomorrow. Don't call me on the 18th or the 19th. Don't text me and be like, oh, Coach Misty, I live in Atlanta and I'm trying to meet up with you. No ham, no Sam, no ma'am. What happened to the blonde hair? What you think happened to the blonde hair? No, I'm hiding it under here. I'm going to do a wig reveal at the airport. Okay? You see how many seats left in Dallas? A lot. So go ahead. Come on. A lot, because Dallas be playing. Y'all, I will have the Atlanta venue picked out by this weekend. So I might release the tickets for the Atlanta Coach Misty Live. And I know that's going to sell out quick. Huh? Lace wear. Exactly. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and do some manifestations. Let me do some manifestations. You ready? All right. What I want you to do tonight is I want you to think of something that you want to manifest within the next 72 hours. I wanted you to think of something that's going to make you smile. Do not manifest winning the Powerball if you ain't met out a budget for what you're going to do with this Powerball money. Do not manifest a man when you are still broken inside. I want you to manifest something that you have worked for, something that is obtainable. I'm not telling you that you can't manifest anything you want, but it's levels to this manifestation stuff. You hear what I'm saying? It's manifestation. It is, listen. Hold on, what? Let me go ahead and do that. Thank you so much. See that? Listen, my eyes opened up when I saw that. Yeah. Friend, I was talking about manifestation and I looked. When is Jesus coming back? Who said he wasn't already here? Anyway, let me go ahead and reading parties prices start at $1,200 for reading parties. If I'm not coming to your city and you want me in your city, they start at $1,200. Now, how you work that out with you and your friends, that's your business. But that's what they start off at. Okay? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and manifest. I want you to manifest something that's going to make you smile for the next 72 hours. Manifest something that you have been putting in the work for. Manifest something that you feel that is due to you, that you know you are ready to reserve. You see what I'm saying? That you ready to receive, not reserve, receive. I gotta pack these damn clothes. All right? I want you to get it in your mind. Get it in your mind. We're not going to do our breathing exercises tonight. I'm just going to send you good energy. Get it in your mind. Matter of fact, I want y'all to send it to me. Somebody is picturing them going out. Somebody is picturing them going themselves out on a date. I see a man helping you out the car. I see a woman's hand coming out the car and a man helping you get out the car. So somebody is manifesting a good date this weekend. Somebody else is manifesting some good rest. Somebody literally is manifesting some good rest, some uninterrupted rest. Okay? I see Amber, stop manifesting a date, a ratchet date at that. Stop. I see somebody else manifesting praise at work. I see somebody else manifesting just a simple gesture like flowers. Somebody else is manifesting that they want to receive a piece of jewelry. So whatever it is that you manifested, I want you to send it to me. 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 Let me help you manifest that. Let me help you manifest that, sis. Send it to me. Anything that you want to manifest, I want you to send it to me. 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 On the count of 3, I want you to manifest to me. 1, 2, 3. I want y'all to have a good night. Who said, girl, that was me? I want y'all to have a good night. I will see y'all online tomorrow night. No midday manifest tomorrow. I will see y'all online tomorrow night. If you want to get into my private group my private group coaching class that starts Sunday on the 20th about finding purpose, text group coaching. You receive it. Good job, Doris. Text the word coaching, text group coaching, and I'll go ahead and tell you what you need to do. Listen, the $97 has to be paid before Sunday. Thank you so much. Thank you. You said you felt cold air on your nose? Good. Well, Emily, that wasn't me. That was the demon. That was Father Cornelius' food. That wasn't me. You said, is it tickets? Hold on. You said it's tickets for when you come to Atlanta. So I'm coming to Atlanta to do Coach Misty Live in February. But if you want to meet me in Atlanta this weekend, just text private reading in Atlanta. I have 15-minute slots and 30-minute slots. Only got one more. So basically, if I send you an invoice, you need to pay it. If somebody else requested and you pay your invoice, then I have no more slots. Vice versa. All right? Yeah, that was, yeah. You said, we ain't gonna talk about Father Cornelius now. She told me I felt cold air on my nose. Girl, that wasn't me. You said I'm 2 hours from and I want to meet. So text meet you in Atlanta, and I will go ahead and give you that information. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out. I got to pack. I'm about to pack, and then I'm going to go to sleep for 4 hours. Yeah, it's okay, friend. I won't be back till tomorrow night. I'll be live from Atlanta tomorrow night. So I'm going to pack, and I'm going to sleep for 4 hours, and then I may go live when I get to the airport tomorrow, okay? All right, y'all. Bye. Thank you.